Stars of West End productions revelled in the return of theatre, but feared for a potential third wave on Wednesday, as they performed in a musical showcase ahead of the more UK reopenings on June 21. The show must go on, a showcase of 18 London musicals, opened its sold-out run of shows to an audience of over 650 people, marking the return to the stage for many of its actors. On stage at Palace Theatre from June 2 to June 6, all profits from the show will go to performing arts, charities acting for others, and the Fleabag Sport Fund.
Well, this is the first time all of these West End shows have been together on one stage, and I think after everything that's happened, we needed that solidarity and we needed that kind of union and coming together and being like, no, we're here, this is what we do, this is like a massive taster of all the shows that are available in the West End, and come back and see us. So I think it's a really important and special evening.
It is a privilege to be here at any point, but it feels even more special to be back on a West End stage right now, because we've been denied this, what is basically an artist's oxygen, live performance. It's not the same, as I said, as like doing filmed live streaming gigs, even though this will be streamed around the world. There's nothing that beats the live interaction between a cast member and an audience member. I don't think it has really changed. I mean, it just seems to be a pause. Being backstage, with friends and people I've worked with before, the only difference is we're now wearing masks, and we're all tested and it's all pretty safe, and that's the only difference. I mean, the vibrance and the life and the vitality is still there. It's very exciting to be back, and it hasn't really changed. The only way it has changed for the audience at the moment is social distancing, but eventually that'll go back to normal. But yeah, as I said, it's more of a pause than a complete stoppage, and we will be back stronger than ever, I think.
On a larger scale, it just really shows how loved our industry is, and how really it is the heartbeat of so many people's lives, and it kind of takes losing something for you to realise how important it is. So just the support that we've had from people buying the tickets and donating really means so much, and will help so many actors and so many theatre producers and theatre makers. So yeah, it's such an important night. We've been told that as long as the data is okay, then things should be allowed to open on the roadmap. So I'm remaining positive, but I mean, you never know. I feel like we will be able to battle whatever happens, whether things aren't completely open and we have to continue socially distancing for a while. That might be the option, but all we have is hope. So I'm holding on to that.
The impact would be huge, mainly on people's mental health, and financially. I lost my livelihood. I literally lost my job, and so it's not just losing the theatre. I've lost everything that I've ever trained to do. So I can't make money. So people need to come back to their joy and their living, and yeah, I think it's very important for people's mental health. I really do, especially the audiences.
I'm optimistic and hoping for the best, and maybe we'll get some more funding somehow for the theatres themselves so they can stay open and run in. And then you also need funding for the people who are involved, from crew to lighting to the cast to backstage wigs, wardrobe. They need to also pay mortgages and buy groceries and stuff. So I just hope there's more that we can get and we can receive, because we do work hard. It's just unfortunate that we can't all find something else to do. For some people, they found other niches, and for others, they're just waiting for this to come back. So hopefully there's just some more help in that sector.
The BBC reported on Monday the UK was in the early stages of a third wave of coronavirus infections, and a government advising scientist said ending restrictions in England should be postponed. Capacity at the theatre is reduced to 50%. Audience members have to wear face masks at all times and were temperature checked before entering the venue.